I killed the duck! Oh my god! What happened there? Hank is OP? Hate teamers, and yeah, this is why you don't team. Hey guys, welcome to another video. In this video, I'll be talking about the new update, so the rank changes, gadget changes, new hypercharges, and especially Hank's hypercharge. As you can see, I already bought it. I will show you a clip of me buying it. As you can see, I got the pack with cosmetics, and I know you might now be saying, well, you said you are a free-to-play player, wouldn't it be better to just buy 2 hypercharges? And yes, it would. But I still feel like it's still a game and I also wanna have fun. And I also think that Hank is so memey right now that I needed to get it. Now I will test Hank's Hypercharge in Solo Showdown. As you can see, we have Feast or Famine Solo Showdown, which is not great for Hank, I think. But I would like to try it. I will be playing shield, here health and damage, maybe, 15 seconds, I think it's okay. I don't think I need the gadget charge gear, and here definitely the first star power, the second one is just not good. And while I'm playing Solo Showdown, I will be talking about how I feel about the new rank changes and gadget changes. So, ranked. I definitely think that it will be better for everyone, for casual players and also for experienced players, because for them it will just be more challenging to get to the higher rank, and for the casual players they can get more rewards. And well, yeah, the casual players just won't be able to reach, oh no, I'm dead. The casual players won't be able to reach the pro rank, which I think is great, because when you are playing some game, you are not expecting, when you are playing like half an hour to hour a day, that you will reach the top rank and compete against pros. I am pretty happy about this change. I got to diamond, and one thing kinda surprised me, that when I first got to mythic, nice, that was a great kill, that when I first got to diamond, not mythic, there were bans, but there was no draft, everyone was picking at the same time. So I'm curious to see if in mythic it's like normally that there is draft, but I think there is draft, because otherwise ranked won't be great for the pro players. And then there was also another one pretty significant change, and it was the gadget change. So as you can see now, I basically have unlimited gadgets with Hank, but they have much longer cooldown, and it depends on the gadget. Every gadget has different cooldown. Oh yes, this change is a bit more controversial, because I've seen a lot of people saying that it won't be good for the game, because now it's basically just 4 buttons here and you just spam everything, and that's all. When there was a limit to gadgets, you needed to save your gadgets if you wanted to use them later in the game. And I definitely agree with this, that it will now be just way less skillful to use the gadgets, because you are not scared that you will need the gadget other time in the game. So you can just use it straight away. Like me, yeah, this would have been a waste of a gadget, but I'm just not scared, because I can now wait here 15 seconds and get another one. But on the other side, if you look at Lily's Vanish gadget, which got like 22 seconds cooldown, 23 maybe, I don't know. For this gadget, it definitely was a great change, because when there was just 5-second cooldown, it was just easy to tap your gadget, then you are 3 seconds in the Shadow Realm, then you have 2 seconds to get somewhere and kill someone, and basically then you can just use another one of your gadgets and you have a free kill. So in this scenario, I think that the gadget change was great, because it nerfed nerfs the good gadgets and buffs the bad gadgets. Okay, losing against teamers, hate teamers, and yeah, this is why you don't team, because if the Hank, not the Hank, I'm the Hank, if the boss killed the Shelly, then he would kill me, which would be easy for him, and he would get first place, and now he got second place. That's why you don't team. So, back to the gadgets. You cannot spam like the Lily's gadget multiple times, and I know that still with Lily's gadget, if we take into consideration that you have 4 uses of it with the gadget charge gear, you are still limited to 2 kills at maximum, but in Bounty, Knockout, Wipeout or Solo Showdown, 2 kills make a huge difference. So that's why I think that it nerfs the Lily's gadget even though it's unlimited uses. So I am neutral about this change, because I would say that it's definitely way less skillful now, because when you just use your gadget you don't waste your gadget. And let me try something. If I use my gadget, okay, maybe I would like to see that on the bottom of your brawler, where you have 2 gears, Hypercharge and then gadget, that when a brawler is charging the gadget, you cannot see the gadget on the bottom, because before this update, when a brawler had no gadgets, it would just don't show the gadget icon there. But otherwise, I think that it can be great for balancing the game, because right now, if you look at some brawlers, for example at Sam, he had one great gadget, pulling the enemies towards his super on the map, and one really bad gadget, the knockback gadget. When you just use your super, it knocks enemies back. No super cycle. Okay, please. Yes, great. Winning with Hank in Solo Showdown. That's how you do it. So I'm gonna show you real quick what I mean. So this gadget is definitely the better one, and this gadget is definitely the worst one. They have pretty same cooldown, but if we look at some other brawler, for example Lily, we can see that this gadget is definitely the better one and this the worst one. And back then, everyone was using this gadget because you just got 4 uses with the gadget gear of every gadget, and it did not matter if the gadget was good or bad. And right now, it can make the Lily's Vanish gadget a bit worse and this gadget a bit better. So they could be somewhat the same. Before this change, Supercell would need to make every gadget like very similar to have balanced gadgets for every brawler. And now Supercell can just make one really overpowered gadget and put like 30-second cooldown on it, and then one really bad gadget and just put 7-second cooldown on it. So that's why I think that it will be less skillful, but the game will be more balanced. You can write in the comments if you agree or disagree with me. If you disagree with me, just write it in the comments and please don't hate me. Yeah, it's still my opinion and I can have any opinion I want, I would say. And now to the Hypercharges. Especially Hank's Hypercharge, because I'm playing it right now for 10 minutes. And I'm playing in Solo Showdown because, as you know, I am a Solo Showdown main. And I wanna tell you how good or bad this gadget is. Gadget, Hypercharge. And in Solo Showdown, as you can see, I'm playing Feast or Famine with Hank. Yeah, I know, 800 trophies, but who cares? And I'm pretty much winning if there are no teamers. So I think that Hank's Hypercharge is definitely one of the better ones, but I don't get to use it that much in Solo Showdown because it just takes long to charge. There can be better Hypercharges for Solo Showdown, for example Edgar's one. I can now just kill the max if I would want to with my Hypercharge, I think. Okay, I'm definitely popping my Hypercharge here. Nice, killing the max. Come here, duck. Oh my god, I hate you. I killed the duck! Oh my god! What happened there? Hank is OP? I'm taking back that this is not a good hypercharge. This is a great hypercharge. So now I'll talk about the new hypercharges. And as you might know, Mandy, Hank, Bo, Mr. P, Carl, and B got new hypercharges. And I think that a lot of YouTubers already told you which are the best, but I would like to rank them in Solo Showdown, because I don't think someone ranks hypercharges and brawlers just based on Solo Showdown. I would say that the worst hypercharge is Mr. P's, because it just takes long to charge, I think, and it also gets destroyed pretty quickly if you don't protect your hyper super all time, and you just don't do that because you want to go with your porters, or however it's called, with your little penguins, and kill someone. So I think that's definitely the worst one. Then it's pretty close to Carl's hypercharge, because again it just doesn't make a great difference in Solo Showdown. When you have no powers and there is some brawler with like 10 powers, you just cannot kill him with the hypercharge. Then I would say it's Bo's hypercharge, which just gives you extra mines. This can be really good if you have the stun star power, but I also don't think that against experienced players it's gonna work that well. Then we have B's hypercharge, Mandy's hypercharge, and Hank's hypercharge. The third place, I would say I'm dead, because there is Jackie with 12 power cubes. Third place, I would say, goes to B's hypercharge, because you just get so long range that it just reaches I don't know how far. The only problem is that B is not great in Solo Showdown. There are a lot of great assassins. Then we have Hanks and Mandys. This one is tough. I would just say that they are pretty much the same, because they both have a great opportunity to just kill someone like 10 power cubes higher than you. Double kill, nice, thank you kids. I think it's really map dependent on this one. If it's just some more open map, definitely Mandy will be better here, because Hank in open map is just not great. Take my hypercharge. Great, Edgar, thank you. So I am just gonna look at the maps and let's see who will be the winner here. So, Skull Creek, definitely Hank, pretty close map. Rockwell Brawl, Hank, closed map. Feast or Famine, Mandy's not great here, but I also don't think Hank is great here, but he's definitely better than Mandy here. So, third point to Hank. Kevin Churn, Mandy is just also not great here, Hank also not, but I would say he's a bit better than Mandy. Acid Lakes. Okay, this is pretty interesting. I don't really know about this one, but usually there are a lot of water brawlers and camping brawlers, so I would say that Mandy can be a bit better here. Flying Fantasy is Mandy, definitely. Double Trouble. This really depends. If you get to the end game, Hank can be pretty busted, but otherwise Hank will just get bullied the whole match, so this point goes to Mandy. Safety Center, Hank, definitely. Mystical 33, I have not played this map, but based on its look, I would say that there are a lot of walls, so Hank. Waveform, Mandy can be a bit better, I can see. Core of Orbit, definitely Hank, a lot of walls there. And then Lily Pond Grove. This map is just bad. I don't see any brawler being good on this map, except for camping Edgars and Chalice. And Hank can be a little bit better against these brawlers. So I think that Hank is the winner here,
Now
but if
ready.
you play 3v3, then Mandy can definitely be better. Or if you play 3v3, Mr. P is just gonna be busted because his Hypercharge is just great in 3v3s. This map is just not that great for Hank's Hypercharge because it needs a little bit open space for it to not hit the wall. But also back to the gadgets, it now doesn't have that great value of saving the gadget. Oh no, I don't like this, I don't like this. What? Okay, I wanted to activate my Hypercharge, but okay. Because back then, when you just save your gadgets in 3v3 or in Showdown, you could just beat the other team or the other player because they had no gadgets. For example, Edgar and Ems or Jean. Jean and Ems has knockback gadgets, and when they don't save it against the last Edgar, it's just over for them. No, what are you doing here? I killed the Jackie with my... I need my hyper, not my hyper, my super. Oh my god, that was a bit surprising. So that's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like here, and if you wanna see more videos from this channel, leave a subscribe. And write in the comments if you agree with me about the ranked and gadget changes and about the hypercharges. And when you are there, you can also write what other videos would you like to see in the future. So thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.